welcome to a new video of Last Tourist 2020. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So today I'm gonna make an interview with a Nepali guy called Ralba Lama. He's been guide since 1997. So he's gonna talk about the state of tourism in Nepal since the pandemic, during the pandemic, etc. What is a guide? What is the guide life? The Nepali people belong to the mountain because they come from the land of the mountain. A lot of them are guides, which means that they find their customer on the street, at the airport, in the restaurant, in the hostel, on social media, or thanks to the travel agency that are calling them, and then they organize everything for their customer. Take the plane or the bus to the biggest city where the trekking is gonna start, then get to the specific point where the trekking is starting with a jeep or with a bus or with a motorbike, and then organize everything for the people during their trekking. Where are you gonna eat, where are you gonna sleep, and where are you gonna walk, where is the best viewpoint. Oh, let's take this little corner to see something more beautiful, like a viewpoint. So there is different kind of guide. There is trekking guide, motorbike guide, bicycle guide, and also paragliding guide. So let's go meet him. Oh no, I forgot to say something. Okay, say again. So, of course, you can do a lot of trekking without guide, but it's better to take a guide if you can afford, because like this you don't have to worry about anything, you will just enjoy your time in the mountain. And like this, you can help those people to keep their job that they love so much. Let's go meet him.
Namaste and warm greetings from Nepal. This is me, Ralba Lama, founder and CEO of Ralba Adventure, and I've been working since 1997 till now. I'm still working in tourism sector as a tour guide, as a trekking guide, as a guided motorcycle tour guide. So basically today I want to talk about the current status of tourism sector in Nepal after the pandemic and the COVID. Obviously, Nepal is a beautiful country. I don't want to mention about this. Most of the people, they know about Nepal. And this is why the Lonely Planet, every year, Lonely Planet, they tracked us. Nepal's listed in the top 10 destinations for the travel. So I'm from here, from the Himalayan country. Nepal is a beautiful and landlocked country between giant country India and China, and it's a very small country. Nearly 30 million people are living here, and more than 123 languages are spoken here, and 123 ethnic groups are living here. Mostly people are Hinduism, their religion is Hinduism, and the Buddhism as well, and some other religions people are living as well. Why Nepal is so important for the tourists? Why they choose for the Nepal as a tourist destination? Nepal is called the land of mountains, Himalayan. Because of the Mount Everest, a very well known Mount Everest. It's 8,848 kilometers. It's meter higher from the sea level. We have 8 mountains, which is more than 8,000 meter height from the sea level, out of 14 peaks in the world. People, they only know about Nepal is just mountains. No, it's obviously not, because we have a huge, many things that offer to you. That's why when you come here, you definitely love it. In my experiences in the tourism field, and I have been worked many people from the different countries, and obviously they love it. I would like to request all of my friends, all of my listeners who are watching these videos, please try to visit this Nepal country in your lifetime, at once time in life. And I say Nepal is once is not enough. I definitely would love it, and you see, oh, Nepal is my second home. So I just want to tell about the conditions of Nepal, like a situation of this time. Obviously, everybody knows that this pandemic is worldwide pandemic, and we are securing. First, I would say, please be safe, and wherever you are, take care of yourself. And now Nepal is open for the tourists. Actually, I'm just talking about 2 years experiences while the pandemic hit for Nepal, not Nepal, but for the world. Thousands of the hotel booking are closed, cancel. Hundreds of the bookings, tourist bookings are cancelled, and thousands of employment or unemployment due to the pandemic. And life is very difficult in here, not only here, which is related in the tourism sector in the world, not only tourism, the other basic needs, basics, like sectors as well, is affected by the pandemic. Hopefully I'm a positive way, so people will definitely love it to come to visit Nepal and to see what's going on here, to see the nature things up here. I'm talking about the spiritual as well. I'm talking about the little bit religions as well. And basically, we think that Nepal is only for the mountains. We have to summit, we have to climb, we have to do the trekking. Yeah. Besides than that, we have so much other activities that can attract that you will love definitely. I'm talking about sightseeing, like cultural. And Nepal is obviously is a land of sacred land of yogis, sagis. Obviously Hinduism it started from Nepal. I think you have heard the name of Buddha, the Lord of Buddha. Buddhism. He was born here, obviously, and he was enlightened in India. And this is the land of sacred land of people who wants to release their tensions, who wants to take a meditations. Please welcome to Nepal to experience the spiritual meditations, yogas on the Himalayas. I tell you about that. Nepal is from the sea levels, start from the 60 meters to the top of the wall, Mount Everest. That's why I don't want to mention about again and again the same thing about the mountain, because we have so many things, so much on offer. You can come, you can hang over here, you can enjoy your life, and definitely it will love it. Besides that, my like a professional job, like a professionalism, I do as a volunteer in some organizations, non-profit organization, more than 15 years, helping towards the children, towards the climate change, global warming, and the deforestation, these kinds of things. So this is this is my part of my life, what I'm doing in here. And finally, I'm engaged with one of the greatest projects in my life, the Great Himalaya Trail. One of my friends who's been riding mountain bike since 2005, and he's a professional mountain bike as a guide as well. And his dream is to attempt the highest route of Himalaya Trail in Nepalese sections. Start from the east Kanchenjunga base camp and to the Hilsa of west of Hilsa Darchula. I think it's covered 700 kilometers from east to west. It's a very longest trail, and it's a very highest trail. He's riding on the above 5,000 meter height, and it's very toughest, very hardest, and very longest route in the world, in my opinion, because no one has done this before on mountain bike especially. The people, some people do in trekking by hiking, but in mountain bike this is the first time. So my friend Mr. Mangalama, he's going to attempt this like a GH2 wheels. He start from his journey from 1st of April, and he's going to attempt within very short time. For the trekking it takes 5 to 6 months to complete these all sections, and he's committed his vision. His strategy, he will finish within 70 days by mountain bike. So this is this is for the contribution in tourism development of Nepal as well. While he is doing mountain bike on that route and trail, he will navigate some trails which is accessible for the mountain bike to ride. and he can find out the mountain bike trail routes for the tourists as well. And definitely I hope this is helps to our tourism development in Nepal as well. And not only that, alongside with this message, this number one is for the break like world record on mountain bike. Another side is alongside we have some few points which is very important for the human beings. You know, we are against nature right now. This is why we have these kinds of disasters, natural disasters like a climate change, global warming, CO2 emissions, these kinds of things. We are killing our environment, our weather, our natural things. This is why this is the message for to all the human beings. Please, we have to save our nature. You see, number one is climate change. I would like to say, give some examples, some like a perfect example is a real example. Before 10 years, when I was in the mountain base, when I was in the mountain, I had seen so much pile of the ice. Now the current situation, if I go over there or somebody else who wants to like a trek in the mountain base, you can see only rock over there. See how this impact is going on. And further away, 10 years later or 20 years later, like 30 years later, definitely we can only see the rock over the Himalayas only. And due to that, we have to awareness how to save this nature from outside as a human being, as a sensitive human beings. So he is caring about this message to spread out the how to change, how to save this like a climate in his proper way. And another thing is we have to give an awareness about the deforestations, how to save our forests to get oxygen. Everywhere now the problem is we created ourselves. The sound pollutions, air pollutions, this kind of so much things we are doing like a stupid things every day. This is why at least if we aware ourselves to preserve this kinds of nature things. So I would say all of you, please support this S.J.M Wheels project. And the other part is I'm not talking about the food. Is the Nepalese food is very typical in the world. And last time the CNN, the listed one of the food, our favorite food, is momos. Yeah, momos. Please, when you are in Nepal, please try to take this the taste of the momos. Definitely you would love it. Nepalese people basically we eat dal, bhat, and tarkari. It's a very awesome food. It's a very awesome food. Definitely will love it when you taste it. And another, we have so many dishes available in here, because I have already mentioned about so many people, different like ethnic groups. Nepal is heaven. Definitely it's a heaven. So in your lifetime, please come and have a look over here. Another topic is I would say cultural and religious things over in here. We have Hinduism, like Pashupatinath. It's a beautiful temple of Hinduism. It is the oldest one of Hinduism temple, and listed as a World Heritage Sites as well. And other aspect of is like Buddhism. So many stupas are in here. In Kathmandu city, in the capital city, you will find so many temples around each and every corner of the yard of houses. You will love it definitely, because you will see when you are in here, you will see, oh, Kathmandu city is like a temple, cities of temple. Every corner you will find the one temple, beautiful temple, regarding to the many deities, regarding to the many god and goddesses. Many things are here in Nepal. Before pandemic, it was awesome. Many tourists came over here, and thousands of tourists are hang over in here, and they love it. Some they go for trekking, some they go for sightseeing, some they go for like a summit, Mount Everest summit, peak climbing, etc. Many tourists are here. We're here after the pandemic. How can I tell you? This is the situation all over the world. Basically, for us, like developing countries as Nepal, uh, people that think Nepal is a third world country. It's I don't know. It's a third world country. How the situation is changed after the pandemic. That time before the pandemic, we were so busy on our work. Yeah, so much tourists, too much tourists flown over here. After the pandemic, tourist is zero in Nepal. This is why wider spread of the unemployment, and it's very hard to live of life of like a tour guide who is concerning towards the tourism sectors, and they lose their job, and it was very difficult to live during this pandemic. Most of the guys they have left the job, and for their the better life they have to migrate overseas, finding the jobs to look after their families, because we are totally dependent on tourism. When tourism is like a boost, like collapse in Nepal, most of the guides, most of the trekkers, most of the people who engage in tourism, they migrated in the other countries as well, and still some of the the guides employees are in here, actually, who are trying to who are facing in difficult situation. So this much, so I'm hopefully the situation will be better, will come, like a good situation will come definitely. I'm hopefully, I think everything is depend on the God. Actually, in our country, we didn't get like a support from the government when we are in emergencies, like health issues. Obviously, we are from the very low level. I don't want to tell about this myself. I don't want to decrease my. I don't want to I love my country so much. That's why I'm living here all the times. I love my country. It's my intentions. I will be here all the times. I just want to tell about the questions countries and my the comparison with my country, because we don't have a sophisticated infrastructure, sophisticated funding for the people who are in emergencies, and everything should be done by us ourselves. Even in pandemic, or whether there is a pandemic or something happen in emergency happen in ourselves in our country, so the government they help some little bits expenses. There is no expenses, not supported by the government. We do ourselves, I'm talking about health insurance. We don't have a insurance facilities here. We don't have a stimulate like a budget for the people who are in needed in the conditions. So it's hard to say. Foreign, like a Western country, they have so many facilities for the for the citizenship. Then in here, we don't have much like this. Everything is done, should have done by ourselves. This is a different. So actually, we try ourselves to maintain our life. Our condition is like this. Every times ups and downs. I would say something reminds one thing. We've been through 10 years. It's a civil war in Nepal. The thousands of people were killed on that war. 1,000 people are homeless in that war. And this like this we've been passing our life, and finally sorry, because I just this is very important message, I forget it. Just remind one thing. And after that, 2015 in Nepal, my God, it was very horrible time. In 2015 April, there was a devastated earthquake. I think 7.8 earthquake hit in Nepal. Nearly 9,000 to 10,000 people were killed, and thousands of houses were, the destructions. People are homeless as well. So it's a terrible moment as well. Even for the tourism sector. Finally, you see, this is the pandemic. Look, this is the GST on wheels, Great Himalaya Trail on mountain bike. One of my friends, my brother, Ralba Lama, he's going to attend this GST on wheels, 1st of April. So I would like to request all of my friends, all of my family all around the world, please support this GST on wheels. Obviously, I'm engaged on this project as a chairperson of GST on wheels organizing committee. So I hope so. You will definitely love us and you will help us. Thank you so much. Namaste from Nepal.
Super.
No, that's you can say like this. Oh, this is the fantastic time we are having here. Always the time we are having here. And thank you so much, Amy, for you inviting your platform, your arena. I think you are superior interviewer, like a journalist. Thank you so much. I hope so. You will convey our to share on you as your friends, like a local channel as well. And I hope so. You will do it definitely. Thank you so much for inviting me on here. Thank you so much. Namaste.
Thank you so much.